year, this is the very first printable that I print out off the computer. This is from donnayoung.org. So this is the school calendar. It starts in August 2015 and it goes through July 2016. And all this is the little dates. So what I use this for is I'm going to go through the calendar and map out all the holidays, and to just kind of start mapping out what weeks I want to homeschool, what days I want to homeschool, and which weeks we're going to take off for Christmas and Easter and different things like that. Now, one thing I do know is with the curriculum that we use, we have mostly in most of our curriculum, they last for 165 lessons. So I'd like to give a little bit more, possibly at like 180 days or something like that, as far as scheduled school days. So I will keep that in mind as I begin to map out exactly when I'm homeschooling this year, and see how to fit it in. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing that, and then I will show you what it looks like as I get done with it. So it's pretty simple, really. I just went through and I first took a look at my son's school calendar to see when his long breaks were. And his 2 weeks for Christmas actually coincided with the 2 that I was thinking about. So what I did is I went ahead and I started with the first day of school is going to be September 8th, and we ended up with 7 weeks and then a week off. And then we did another 7 weeks with a couple days off for Thanksgiving, and then 2 weeks off for Christmas, because the longer breaks when my son is off, I prefer to do the girls as well. And have them be off, just so we can spend some time as a family, and then that way he doesn't get too bored when they're doing school and he's off. And then starting again in January, we have 7 weeks, and then the blue for a week off, and then so now here in the spring is when it got a little messed up. Jonathan's spring break is the 4th through the 8th, and that did not work out with our schedule, but I'm just going to go with it, but I'm still going to break the unit, or the session. We call them, what do we call them? Do we call them sessions? Terms, that's what we were calling them. I'm going to break the term here still after the 7 weeks, and then just go on to the next one. So that's sort of what we're thinking with that, and then the 7 weeks, the 7-week term after. So all in all, we have 5 terms of 7 weeks each, which works out to 35 weeks, which is 175 days of school, and give and take with Thanksgiving, and there may be a couple other days that school doesn't happen, and then we'll either of course, you know, on the weeks off, why I do these weeks off in between is I like to catch up on housework and plan for the next session, but they're not just laying around not learning anything. You know, we can still do online learning, we can still do educational videos and things and games, a little bit more fun and relaxed that week, but we're still learning. So I figure even though they're not a scheduled school day, we're still getting lots of learning in during those days. So all in all, I think it's going to work out pretty good. So that is the overview of just when we're doing school. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful, or at least I hope you found it informative. Just like I said, real life homeschooling family. that just is working to get it all in. And like I said, by no means perfect, but we do what we can to educate our kids. Alright, so I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.